Um, Welcome in, everyone, to race number 8 here at the Rookie Class Racing ARCA League. Race number 8 here at Daytona for 50 laps. Man, this is going to be a slobber knocker here, folks. I can't wait for this race to start. I'm Adam Gladfelter here with Racer Nexus. We've got 2 minutes left here in qualifying. Let's get down trackside and take a look at who's going to be on the pole leading these guys to the green. Got Tyler Dixon out there currently second fastest on the board. Oh, now make that third fastest as Reagan Carty is going to put it at the top right now. Lemuel Price in second. He's going to call that good there. It's a good lap for him. Kahame Mierta currently in third. Dixon's going to fall back to fourth. Got a lot of guys out here tonight. 17 drivers registered for this race. Joel Kurth ready to give it all, give it his all from Cincinnati. This guy loves the bottom of this racetrack, and he's a dang good pusher. As he moves up into the fourth spot, Kevin Allen up to third. Great qualifying lap for him as well. And that should be it. We've got 4 drivers that did not qualify. Dave Harrington, Chris Harrington, Ryan Mason, and Kyle Dean. But it has switched over. Now it's race time as these drivers are getting gridded up. As these drivers are getting all buckled in here to take on this beast, we're going to get here into the starting lineup. In first is going to be Reagan Carty. To his outside, Lemuel Price. Starting in third position, Kevin Allen. Kahame Muyerta in fourth. Joel Kurth in fifth. Tyler Dixon in sixth. Michael Cordray rolling off seventh. Robert Brown in eighth. Chris Sandbridge in ninth. Brian Angle in 10th. Jaden McGowan in 11th. Bruce Valaquez in 12th. Mike Butler rolling off 13th. Kyle Dean rolling off 14th. Ryan Mason 15th. Dave Harrington 16th. And Chris Harrington in 17th. I believe Reagan Carty is on a 3-win-in-a-row streak. So can he get it again tonight? Make this 4. This has nothing to do with speed alone. You got to have help to win this. You can't win it on the first lap, but you can definitely lose it. These guys got to be smart and very picky about the lines they choose, the runs coming from behind. as we should see the pace car roll off here. And that could only mean one thing. We're going to get going here. Green flag in the air. Reagan Carty and Kevin Allen on the bottom, going ahead and taking that lead. About fifth on back there, side by side. Oh, Kevin Allen went up to block the high lane. That checked Joel Kurth up right there. Joel Kurth really would know where to go. And Michael Cordray is going to fall in just behind Kurth. Followed by Lemuel Price. It's great seeing Lemuel up there running as good as he is so far. I know it's only lap one, but happy to see him up there. Joel Kurth as strong as ever. He's a really, really good pusher when it comes to these super speedways. Lemuel Price lost those front three there and has fallen to the pack. The 11 of Reagan Carty to his outside. Outside lane looks fairly strong. Michael Cordray going up there to control it. Michael Cordray with the momentum carried by Reagan Carty. Salty in the house. Great to see you, Mr. Williams. Kevin Allen now going to fall to the fourth position. Drop it on back to see Tyler Dixon in that 26 on the outside. Doesn't have any help right now, so he's probably going to fall back here in the corners. No side draft from Dixon. He is definitely going to fall back. Robert Brown giving a little push to Mike Butler here. Nice tandem drafting there between the 21 and the 00. And if you get up front here, Joel Kurth to the outside. And now he's going to drop down in front of the 77 of Kevin Allen. I told you folks, you got to watch that 88. He's super fast. He's really, really good here at these super speedways. Although a win has eluded him all season, it's not for the lack of trying. Still side by side, and check out that 19. Oh, we got a wreck here. Man, oh man, the 72's involved. Oh, there's some other guys involved here. The 7. of Brian Engel. Angel, sorry. And the yellow flag will wave here. See how many cars we have messed up here. Oh, Lemuel Price caught up in it because he's got some toe damage and some front nose damage as well. Bruce Valaquez, he's done as well. Chris Harrington, not too shabby. Kyle Dean destroyed. The 82 of Jaden McGowan also got some damage. And Dave Harrington, you see it crumpled up there on the nose, on the right front. Lots of heavy hitters involved in that. Robert Brown pretty much running where he started, inside the top 10. But the guy on the move, Ryan Mason, up 10 spots. Robert Brown from Ocean Springs, Mississippi, only about 30 minutes away from where I'm at, in my hometown. Really, really close. Joel Kurt's going to lead him down pit road. Blaine Baker in the Chad 88 out front. You better believe it. But he's not going to make it out front. He's not going to keep it. 3 guys beat him out. Kevin Allen, Regan Carty, and Tyler Dixon. So that's going to put Kurth back to 4th on the outside line when we restart this thing. Looks like Velasquez, sorry. Got his damage fixed. Lemuel Price also with the damage fixed. And Dave Harrington, yeah, he got it all buttoned down. So Kevin Allen and Reagan Carty going to be the front row here on the restart. Going to go around one more time though. Pace car lights are still on. Check on the weather tonight. 81 degree track temp is 84, air temp 81. So these guys don't have to worry about it being greasy at all. Looking back at the right rear quarter panel. Beautiful, beautiful cars. This track has some of the longest pace laps. I wonder who Joel Kurt's going to work with. Is he going to try to drop back down? Man, he loves that bottom line. Is he going to work with Carty? He's going to drop back down and work with the 77. But he's got Cordray right behind him. Those two work very well together. Green flag back in the air. Great restart by the outside line. Side by side going into one. Inside line breaking up though. That's probably going to put Carty ahead here at the end of this straight. And it does. Carty and Kurth back in front. Cordray leading though on that outside line. Cordray, Velasquez to the top of the board. Cordray going up, taking charge of that outside line. Carty going low. And he's going to lose a bunch of time here. Cordray, he's the type of guy who likes to control the outside, or any, not just the outside or inside, any line that has momentum. We've seen Cordray go from the bottom to the top on these super speedway races. He is definitely not afraid to take command. Everyone pretty much single file. Cordray, Kurth, Allen, and Carty. Straight in a line. Now Allen pulls out to the outside line now. He sees the momentum coming from the guys from behind. And now he's going to jump up there and try to control it. Oh, we got a car sideways there. Yeah, looks like he saved it. Allen's got Ryan Mason pushing him here. Cordray still leading that pack on the inside. As they've got about a 4 or 5 car length lead, separating 2 wide just behind them. Curse can't really push much because Reagan Carty's not all the way up against them there. So there's a bubble between them. So that's about as fast as they can go currently. Carty now has a run and the 19. And we're going 3 wide here. Let's see if these guys go. No. Everybody scatters. Not good. Cars coming back up on the track. That was scary right there. That shuffles everybody up. Reagan Carty out front. And he's got the 19 with a huge momentum. Man, that shuffled a lot of people out of the lead pack. Go back there and take a look at it. Chris Sandbridge, he was doing good. Tyler Dixon, all those guys were up there. Now they're all separated in their own pack. Once they get close together here, they should be able to catch up. Lemuel Price on the outside of that second group. They're going to pull down here and lead this second pack. They're 2 seconds back from the lead pack right now. We'll keep a close eye on those guys. Right now, the top 7 nose to tail. Pretty much closed up now. Michael Cordray holding a pretty line. Going up about a half a car length to let the 88 get some of that air into that engine through the front grille opening to cool that car down. Take a look back here. The 26 of Tyler Dixon now in the lead of that second pack, and they have lost quite a bit of time. 3.7 seconds, and it's falling fast. And the reason it's falling is because they're 2 wide back here battling for position instead of trying to catch the lead pack. Lead pack running 197. Second pack running 193. 4 miles per hour difference on the straightaways. That is crucial. You see them just falling further and further back. Lemuel Price and Velasquez, they need to dip down and get all single file. Time is now down to 4.5 seconds. Lead pack is moving. 195 in the corners. 194 in the corners for them, for the second pack. On board here with a No Lift Motorsports driver of Kevin Allen. Just being nice and smooth there on that wheel. No drag to be had whatsoever. Reagan Carty, 2 cars back. And when it gets back to about, 4th or 5th or so, the checkups start happening. You just gain so much draft that you're having to check up constantly. So I guarantee you he's not full throttle at all. You can see he's about 7,000 RPMs on average. Michael Cordray a little bit higher. Let's check on our second pack back here. Lemuel Price leading with Velasquez. Right behind him, giving him the push. And they are actually gaining, but they're 5 seconds back now. Oh, that's why they're gaining. Lead pack on pit road, and man, everybody in the lead pack just wrecked on pit road. Every single car down pit road in that lead pack was just involved in an accident. And caution comes out. Looks like the only one not involved in the accident was Reagan Carty. And that's because he stayed out. Man, oh man, what a chain of events right here. Oh man, it's going to reset the field here. No strategy to be had now. Looked like the second pack just started working great together. Everybody straight in line, closing down. A couple of tenths a lap, and then chaos ensues in the front pack. Tyler Dixon was in that second pack. Now he's up here. Kyle Dean, Chris Sandbridge, Dave Harrington, Robert Brown, all these guys up here now. The tables have turned. Now Kevin Allen back in the back. Cordray, Kurt. Roles are completely reversed now. And we're halfway here. Only the second caution of the night, so great driving by these guys. Here we go, everybody coming back down again. Marita, he decided he'd stay out here. Pitted on lap 23. He should be, I'm not sure how far they can make it here on fuel. I know they were pitting there at lap 24. But they had pitted on lap 7, so I'm not sure if they can make it all the way. Take a look here. Pace car lights are still on. They're going to turn off this time by, so we're going to have one more to go. One more time around, and we're going to take the green flag. Everybody's getting lined up here. Looks like it's going to be Marita, Kurth, front row, Cardi and Dean, second row. Going down the backstretch into turn 3. Like I said, it's a really long 2 minutes to go around this track here in pace speed at 70 miles per hour. Here we go, pace cars in. Gonna take the green flag here in the restart zone. 88, not a great start here on that outside lane, but he's gonna dip down to the inside. Cardi giving the 19 and one heck of a push. Oh, we've got some trouble here on the track. Angel and the 17 of Chris Harrington. Let's take a look here and see what happened. 17 on the bottom lane. And for some reason he goes up to, I guess, what he thinks is blocking. Not sure what that's about there. Got some damage on that nose. And we're in the caution again. I think I'd go get me a little splash and go, folks, as I'm catching up to the pace car right now. I'd pull right down on the pit road. No tires, just fuel. I know it's only been 4 laps, but I'd still get me a little splash and go. Take a look here at your race recap. 3 cautions for 7 laps and 7 lead changes. That's quite a bit for only being 29 laps. We're going to have less than 20 to go when we take the green flag. And little trickery there from the front guys, but you know what? Sandbridge and Dixon, Cordray and Allen, they decide they want to stop in, get some fuel. Shouldn't take any tires. Just a quick little splash here, about 5-6 seconds. Yes, sir. Way to go. Yeah, about 5 seconds there. "12 people watching in the stream tonight. Thank you for showing up, showing out for these rookie class racing ARCA League. Marita in the lead. Cardi second. They're going to be the front row when we go back green. Kurth and Dean in the second row, followed by Brown and Mason. Getting ready to shut those lights off. If you were a fan in the stands, this would be one heck of a view, I can assure you that. Sounds like we got a car up here playing the fuel mileage game. Shutting the car off, saving some fuel. Alaska is going to be rolling off on the inside. And you know he won't stay there. He's going to find his way up to the front here in these closing laps. I guarantee it. Pace car driving off right now. As we're going to take the green flag into the restart zone. Here we go. 19 with a good jump. Hardy going to pull down. Top 5 pulling away. Not for long though. Guys behind him pretty much single file. They're going to close in fairly quickly here. Kurth to the lead. Price to second. No, that's Dean. Sorry. They got a very similar paint scheme here. Kurt's running right where he's comfortable with, in the front. Hardy got shifted back to 5th. And here comes Velasquez. He's got Ryan Mason with him. Oh, Kurth. A little wobbly there in the lead with that bump from Kyle Dean. Take a look back here at Allen, Cordray, Sandridge. They're single file now. They're a little over 2 seconds back, but the time should start closing in for them. Oh, they got a turn right here. Tyler Dixon around. Gonna get it fired up and get back underway. We stay green though. Kurth still leading. While we've got a second, let's take a look and see what happened to Tyler Dixon here in the back. Just a really hard bump. Got him swirling. And it looks like the 7 just got back into him a little too quickly. Velasquez trying to do something, trying to get some momentum to get on that outside line. Just doesn't have the help to do it. And back here in the back, second row, still the same distance, about 2.3 back. 72's got to get a little closer. There we go. That's going to give that bump to Sandridge. That's going to close that bubble up between the 77 and the 09. It's exactly what they need there. As now the time is closing down. Up front, Velasquez now falling to the back of this front pack. Kevin Allen still leading the second pack, trying to do everything in his power to get back up there. Dropped back down to 2.3 seconds now. Just still not close enough on these guys. They need to be right to his bumper. 2 cars are faster than 1, and 3 are definitely faster than 2. Now back down to 2.6 seconds. They are losing ground big time. As we're coming up on 12 laps to go here. On board here with Velasquez. I'm not sure they're going to be able to make it all the way. I guess that's a question we'll have to see and wait for the answer. Back here with Sandridge. As he's following the 77, he's got to get closer. They've fallen back to 3.6 seconds now. Perfect right there. That's where he needs to stay. Up front here on the back bumper of Kurth. Seven guys still single file, leading that way. And got him down to 3 seconds now. But it's only 4 cars now. Mike Butler dropped off. Chris Harrington, Tyler Dixon, he's still way back, 10 seconds back, and losing time. Will we see these guys pit as we're coming up to 8 laps to go? Yes, They're pitting now. Pitting now. Carty sending it in hard. Harrington, Allen, Sandridge, Cordray. Staying out. Robert Brown decided to stay out. Only one in that front pack that stayed out. He's going to lose a ton of ground here on the second pack. And possibly ruin his race for not pitting with those guys. Because now he won't have any drafting help. Dave Harrington pitting alone as well. Ryan Mason. Unless the caution comes out, their races are done. There's no way they're going to be able to win this thing. Robert Brown found some help in Tyler Dixon. But the gap's still closing. Down to 1 second. As you can see, Brown here pitting. Kevin Allen pitting alone. Well, pitting with Brown. And that's going to put Sandridge and Cordray out front. Not together yet. They're going to lose time. Allen and Brown back out. Mike Butler just blended back out. Sandridge and Cordray. They pitted on lap 30. They're 28 seconds. Well, they're 17 seconds ahead of Mike Butler, who doesn't have any help. And then you got Reagan Carty and Marita and Kevin Allen by himself. So if Sandridge and Cordray can make it to the end, this will be the battle for the lead. Robert Brown off track. Coming out of Ford, take 3 laps to go. Oh, Cordray. Sandridge pitting to get a splash and go with Tyler Dixon. Butler also going to pit. And here comes Carty and Marita. These guys have already pitted. They could definitely make it. And then 6.5 seconds back is Kevin Allen, Joel Kurth, Robert Brown. They're closing in, but I don't think they're going to have enough time. They're down just to 6 seconds right now. So unless the caution comes out, it's going to be between the 11 and the 19 for the race win. Coming to 2 laps to go. Allen, Kurth, Brown have it down to 5.4 seconds now. Not going to be enough. Here comes Cardi and Marita. Coming out of 4 to take the white flag. And it's official, folks. White flag is in the air. What will Marita do? Will he dip back and try to draft? Will he try to make one final move around him, around Cardi? Not going to have enough time. Cardi gonna win it. 4 races in a row. How about that? Reagan Cardi with a 4-win streak. Not a bad way to start your weekend. And let's take a look here at the finishing results while we wait to get our leader in here. Cardi gonna bring it home in the number 1 position, followed by Marita in 2nd, Allen 3rd, Kurth 4th, Dean 5th, Bruce Velasquez in 6th, Dave Harrington in 7th, Michael Cordray going to bring it home in 8th, Mike Butler in 9th, Robert Brown in 10th, Chris Sandridge in 11th, Ryan Mason 12th, Tyler Dixon 13th, Chris Harrington in 14th, Brian Angel in 15th, Lemuel Price in 16th, and Jaden McGowan going to bring it home in the last spot. Let's see if we can't get a word from our winner here. Reagan, 4 wins in a row, my buddy. 4 wins in a row.
Oh man, I was not expecting it today, if I'm going to be honest. This was like, oh well, I got my hat trick. You know, it is what it is. But do you know what? Maybe we're going for the double hat trick.
Well, I said early on before we even took the first green to start this race, I was saying that you're not going to be able to win it alone. Speed, we know you have the speed here on the intermediate and short tracks, but you know what? Speed won't get you anywhere on this track. You got to have help, and you got to have you got to have good pitch strategies. And man, you nailed it.
Yeah, honestly, I got a feeling that last pit stop that I did, like barely threading the needle through, and then with my teammate behind me pushing me the entire way across until the end, just kind of like proper gave us the 1-2 at the end, if I'm going to be honest. It was really fun that way.
So the 19 was an actual teammate.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that explains a lot. That explains a lot. Because, if I was pushing you and we was coming around on the last lap, I think I'd have tried something. But he stayed right there and, brought it home in the second spot.
Yeah, honestly. Really appreciate him for doing that. And such a fun race today with the Super Speedway again. I always say it's like a casino at Super Speedways. You never know what's going to happen.
That's right. And I think if there would have been a late race caution, it would have stacked everything back up. But, a lot of people pitted alone, which is not the preferred way to do things here on the Super Speedways. Just kind of separated the field. And that was all she wrote. It was tandem all the way for the last 5 or 6 laps.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, me and my teammate was just saving fuel in that single file line for, I think it must have been about 15 to 20 laps. And
That's
just
right.
saving fuel. So we even had a short pit stop and everything. So gave us that extra bit of seconds ahead.
Yeah, that's right. I believe I said something about you and the 19 saving fuel under caution. We were on board with you, with him on your inside, and you just hear the cars just go silent. And I'm like, yeah, they're saving fuel, which is, the smart thing to do for a splash and go at the end.
Yeah, very true, very true.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Well, if you got any shout outs you want to give, do that, and we'll get you down to victory lane and close this thing out.
Yeah, well, of course, shout out to my teammate, Kaheme. I really do appreciate him driving today. And shout out to our 2 friends who are watching this today, Raven and Lucas. So, yeah, huge thanks to them, and thank you for streaming as well.
No problem. You guys make my job really easy. It's exciting to call races up here, to be honest.
Yeah, no worries, man. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. All right, buddy. We'll get out of here, and we'll see you on Wednesday, I'm sure.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
All yes, right. Sir.
In a bit.
Take it easy. All right, folks. That was Reagan Carty, your winner tonight. And so with it being Daytona tonight, we're going to run Laguna Seca next Friday for the ARCA. But tomorrow night in the trucks is going to be, well, where are we going here? Rockingham for 75 laps. That's going to be exciting. It's a more or less short track. I wouldn't say it's an intermediate track, but it's, about a short track. About a mile or so. So, that's going to be exciting. It's bumpy. It's going to be a challenge for these trucks, no doubt about it. So, anyway, with that being said, we're going to close this thing out. I want to thank everybody showing up in the stream tonight and all the racers. You guys did a phenomenal job, as always, making it super exciting to call for the rookie class racing Anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. I'm Adam Gladfelter, Racer Nexus, and we will see you guys tomorrow night. Guys, take it easy.